Welcome into a new season of Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions, and a new season is coming for your Georgia Tech baseball team. Opening day, a little more than a month away, February 16th, and who else better to join us than the head coach of your Yellow Jackets, Danny Hall. First off, Danny, how was the winter break? I know it's kind of the last bit of relaxation you can squeeze in before the grind of the season is here.
Yeah, it was great. We just kind of stayed here in Atlanta. We had a couple weddings we had to attend of former players, so always nice to reconnect with some of the guys that have played here, and certainly they have taken big steps by getting married. But both Carter and Colin were here, and so we had the family kind of together, and just great time to spend time with the family.
Well, you had some time with the family, but you also had some time adding to your collection of Hall of Fame awards because last weekend you were inducted into the ABCA Coaches Hall of Fame. Congratulations on the honor. I know it's not the first Hall of Fame you've been inducted into, but still, what does that mean for you?
Well, I think for me, it's just giving thanks and having a lot of gratitude for a lot of people that have been big parts of my life. Certainly, my mom and dad. Just none of that would have happened without just having great parents and setting a foundation. And then some of the choices that I've made, whether it's where I went to school, Miami of Ohio, and a great coach like Bud Middall coached me, and then gave me my first opportunity to join him as a coach, as a GA at Miami of Ohio. And then he took me to Michigan and get the opportunity at Kent State. And then, the great Dr. Homer Rice gave me an opportunity to come to Georgia Tech. And here we are 31 years later. But, both my sons were born here. My wife has just been so great here for 31 years of helping me do what I love doing, which is coach these players and try to not only make them champions on the field, but make them champions off. And it's been very, very rewarding, but just a big kind of sense of gratitude for this doesn't happen without great support and great players.
31 years, but it hasn't been any ordinary 31 years. The winningest active head coach in Division One baseball. Once you get into mid-January, though, 31 years into it, do you still get those same kind of feelings stirring up inside you, getting ready for another season?
Oh, no question. We started back to school on Monday, so we've got our guys moving around, and it's kind of a difficult part of the year just because you're only allowed to spend 4 hours a week with these guys, and you're trying to prepare them for that first practice at the end of the month, and then point towards that opening weekend. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of ins and outs in the building. And oh, by the way, it was 35 degrees this morning, so just a lot of factors that go into it. But man, it's fun just to get these guys back here and kind of start the journey.
Now that frost will burn off at McNeese Baseball Park. Again, the season opener, February 16th, as you play host to the Radford Highlanders. Give us some insight into your team here, Danny. I know you watched them throughout the fall. Where did you see them grow as a team and maybe start to develop that identity for who they'll be in 2024?
Well, we have a lot of new faces. So I think 26 newcomers. I think 14 of them were freshmen. We had 12 transfers, which is the most we have ever had. But we looked at last year and just felt like we needed to get some older, more experienced guys in here to try to, help us be competitive this year. It's a really, really talented freshman class. I think it's a talented transfer portal class. I think areas that we are way better at right now and is pitching and defense. And we haven't been good the last couple of years, honestly, in those two areas, and it has hurt us. We've been really good offensively. So I think our offense technically would be a little different look this year. We've had some great players roll through here the last couple of years, and we've been pretty dynamic on offense. But I still think we'll be good on offense. But is someone going to step up there and hit 20 some homers like Kevin Parada? Not sure about that. And so we might have to do some different stuff just to score runs. But I really like this team. I think they've come together nicely. And when you bring 12 transfers in, you always worry about how are those guys going to fit in with everybody else. But I feel confident that our team is really together right now.
It's about making the pieces fit, and few have done it better over the last 3 decades than your newest member of the ABCA Hall of Fame, Danny Hall. Thanks so much for joining us here on Tech Talks, presented by EGP Document Solutions.
Thank you. Go Jackets.